What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are doing a twofer today for KJ Way Up. KJ, we're doing this for you. We're going to talk about Bad Idea AI and the, what's it called? The Jerry the Turtle, I think, JYAI meme coin. We're going to go over both of those today at your request, my friend. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and let's get into it. I need to remember JYAI, actually. If I end this video and JYAI is not in the video, I'll just make another video for JYAI. Okay, deal? Deal. Because I'm used to just doing one coin per video, but we're going to do two on this one. I don't know how many zeros that is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 7 zeros 1? I'm assuming that's 7 zeros 1 for Bad Idea AI. It certainly does look like a bad idea. I like the name, but oftentimes, and not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but in crypto, they tend to tell you what you should expect. Like if you're buying a meme coin called Scam Coin, and it goes to 0. If you're buying a crypto called Bad Idea AI and it goes to 0, I feel like it's inevitable. It's inevitable. And let's just see. I don't know. Bad. I don't like it. First off, I don't like the chart at all. Let's be blunt. Okay. I very much don't like it. You haven't existed in a bull market though. You're kind of turning the tide going sideways. You came out in the bear market. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Bad Idea AI number 1220 on the rankings. Very low market cap likely. 7.26 million, yes. That's a lot of holders for 7.26 million, not gonna lie. That's actually a lot of holders. Profile score is pretty high. Huh? Transparent, very transparent. Very secret blast. It's very secret blast soon. I love it, man. I love like people. I don't know if that's a typo or if that's just someone who English is not their first language. I love crypto. I love all the little sayings like hodl, Safu. I don't know. It's very secret blast soon. I love the world, man. The world is a beautiful place with beautiful people. Let me look at this here real quick. Hold on. All-time history. Price looks like this. Price looks like this. Let's see what the market cap looks like. Market cap looks the same. That's good. You passed my test. Fully diluted valuation. You're not fully diluted, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, cool. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but let's just piece some things together here, okay? AI. I'm assuming this is an AI narrative coin. From April 9th to your highs recently, you moved up 115%. There are 2 other AI projects that I've been following, and actually 3 that I've been following that have outperformed that at large, right? You've seen Siren, Tars AI, and Cookie DAO, all AI projects, all growing more than 400% from their lows in the same amount of time, or even less amount of time. Why aren't you performing with them? Why are you a lower market cap coin with decent volume even, I'll give it to you, but you're not performing as well as these guys are? Maybe you just haven't had your run yet, right? Not everything makes its run at the same time, but when you've got like top things in your sector performing, you would expect this, especially a low cap coin, you would expect this to perform well too. So that's a little bit of a red flag, kind of, but not really, because also if you take into consideration from where you are right now, I mean, you're basically performing on par with the average altcoin. We look at others. Oh, I don't want to get rid of that chart. We want to get rid of this one. Others here. Man, I've kind of given up on leverage trading, but because of James Wynn, I'm thinking about starting to leverage trade. I might counter trade him. I like James. I think that he's funny, man. I want him to do well. I wanted to see him make money, but he really has been a perfect indicator recently. It's just like free money, counter trading the guy. But anyways, no offense to the guy. I hope you pull through, James. I hope you make a lot of money. I hope you make billions of dollars in trades and you get to rub it in everyone's face, especially all the people who are loud and laughing at you, even though they don't have any skin in the game themselves. They're too broke to put that kind of money on the table, and they have the balls to laugh at you. Just make themselves feel good about losing their lunch money where you're losing generational wealth. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I hope he does well. But anyways, if you don't know who I'm talking about, don't even worry about it. Bad Idea. Up 47% from the lows here, from a low here to the current price, 48%. So you're about on average. You're about on par. And the overall average coin only went to a 68% growth overall. So in that sense, you actually did outperform the average coin. But you're down a lot here. I don't know enough about this project. By the way, just because you get a 91% score on the profile score, that doesn't mean that it's a good project. It just means that you're transparent, to my knowledge. That's essentially what this is. Profile score is a measure of completeness and freshness of the data provided by the project. Transparency. Information that is missing or incomplete transparency. For example, missing tokens and unlocks project description will lower the profile score. So yeah, it's all about transparency. That's all it is. It doesn't mean that you're a good project. 91 does not mean that you're going to outperform a project that has a 41% reads. That's not what happens. But still, that is a high profile score. I'm not going to lie. I don't know enough about this project, so not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Don't just take my word for it. Do your own research. But I want to say that you're going to find support here pretty soon. Let's look at this low to high. Let's actually do some TA here. So yeah, you're very near your golden ratio. You probably go down right to this area. I think you're at 7 zeros 1, right? So you're going to do 8 zeros 9 6, 8 zeros 9 1, something like that, if not a little bit lower. I really don't like this coin, though. I don't like the chart at all, I have to admit. Oh, man. The daily RSI looks nice. You're just not doing anything with it. I really do think they're going to go down a little bit lower, so that's fine. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame real quick. Load. You know you want to. I got to do the thing. You got to go like. Nope, it didn't work. 60% of the time it works 100% of the time, so you never know. I don't know why it's not giving me the RSI. That's so weird. What about the 4 hour? We got it. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's right. Okay. So that's not right. Okay. What about on BitGet? The RSI is broken. Okay. The RSI is broken. And that's okay. For whatever reason, TradingView's having a tiff, and that's fine. We don't have the RSI. What I can say is, without looking at the RSI in the 1 hour, this actually does look kind of productive. Not going to lie. You would expect to find support here. If I'm wrong and you're not moving down, if you're finding support here, then prove me wrong by doing this. Because we don't have the RSI to validate if I'm wrong or right, to have our readings, right? Because everything's just so... You're at 100, so I guess I'm wrong. But I don't know if it works exactly like that. The RSI is broken. Sometimes that happens, man, for whatever reason. Various charts on TradingView. I'm trying to get this low, and I just keep dancing between it. You guys see it there? Why? Come on, bro. Dude. And you know, it would just be faster if I just did it like this. I just think it'd be slower initially, but what I did was slower. There we go. So annoying. Okay, 236 resistance like that. Okay. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. This is what I'll say. You're absolved of going below this low if you can get above this high. Okay? 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 If you go above that high there, if you can get above 7 zeros, I believe it's 7 zeros. If not, it's like 6 zeros, but 1 1. If you can get above there, then I'm wrong. Closing. You need to close a day above there. If you can't close a day, if you just wick above there, it doesn't count. You need to get above there and close above there and stay above there. Not just wick. If you wick and then you come down, that doesn't count. But if not, if I'm right, then you're probably just going to keep moving down and you'll see a lower low, and that's fine anyways, right? And you'll go down to that 6 or 8 zeros, 9, something like that, right? So a little bit lower, if not lower than that even. But yeah, looking at this here, it does look a little bit productive, but rejecting the 236 is actually a very telltale sign that you will go lower. So unless you break above the 236, I'm not confident that you do move higher, okay? Looking at the daily time frame again, whenever it does come time for you to move higher, it's just so hard to say because this thing's moved down its whole life. Like, sure, maybe move down here, you find support, you get a higher low, and then what? Then you top off at this lower high, which from here, that would be what, like a 200% growth, 300% growth, something like that. Like, that's fine. Maybe you see a higher high. It's hard to say. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I don't know enough about this project to really call if it's going to move higher. What I can say is you've had a downtrend here. You've substituted that for a sideways trend, and now you're trying to make something for yourself. With this, because you've been in a downtrend your whole life, maybe you do get a nice pop up, and it could outperform the rest of the markets. Maybe it performs on par with the rest of the markets. I don't know. But as far as calling for the upside goes, I can give you some fib targets, but I'm not confident in these targets. I want you to understand that I'm not saying you're going to go here. I'm just saying if you are to see higher prices, this is what you would anticipate. You'd anticipate something at a minimum of about a 7.5x all the way up there at about, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros, 8. If not, you'll drop a 0 and you'll go to 6 zeros, 1 something. You can see a 10x or more. Maybe at the most, I'd expect a 15x from this thing. It's such a low market cap coin, though, and there's just not enough historical data that who knows, man. I mean, you could go 20x. You could do a 50x. Like, no shit. You could really go up all the way this high. So it's hard to say. Who am I to say that you're not going to see new all-time highs? You got a low enough market cap. AI is getting hot. You know, it could happen, but I don't want to call that. I don't want to make that call, so I'm not going to. Anyways, that's a bad idea. Let's talk about Jerry the Turtle here. Jerry the Turtle. If we're looking at this on the 1 hour time frame here, Jerry has had quite the move up, consolidated a little bit, all these little animal memes, man. Jerry the Turtle, Matt Fury's killing it. I hope Matt Fury's making a killing on this, man. Anyways, higher highs in the RSI. Coming down, your daily RSI is too bullish to be bearish on. Your 4-hour RSI, same thing. Your 1-hour RSI looks like it's bullish to me. I don't know. 4-hour time frame here. Let's see. Going from the low to the high. You look super bullish, guys. I'm not going to lie. You look super bullish on Jerry. JYAI. $14 million market cap. Decent volume at these areas. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I think you go higher. You found support at your 382. You're pressing the 236 like this. I think you go higher. If you go lower and I'm wrong, expect to find support at 3011 to 4096. Okay, if I'm wrong, that's where you're going to go to find support. You're respecting your fibs pretty well, so I'm pretty confident that you find support there at a prior area of resistance as well. If not, I mean, at the lowest, maybe the 786 at 408 there, but 408, 3011, something in that area if you are to go lower from here. But if you're going to go higher, I mean, I don't know, man. You're just so new. Where are you going to go? I can do this for you, but you might not stop at any of these targets. Who knows? Looking at the 4-hour time frame here, like you could just as well stop somewhere in this zone as you could go all the way up here. I don't know. I can give you a minimum and a maximum. It's just too new to really understand or to really have a confident perspective as far as where we're going to go. I'm confident you're going to go higher. I'm confident in that. But if I'm wrong, I gave you those lower targets right. That'd be another 100% move from here. If not, maybe even a 6x, 561% move from here. Something at 2015 to 3044. Something in that area is where you're going to go. That's my expectation. Probably you don't stop here. Probably you don't stop here. It's somewhere in between. So refine that a little bit better, maybe between the golden ratio and the 2272, something between 0011 to 0006, something in that area. But I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. You could come up, form a double top, kind of, get some bearish divergence going, and then reject from there. Nothing's promised, but I do think you'll at least see higher highs, new all-time highs. I got nothing else to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Hit the like button, subscribe, blah, 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 all that stuff. Bye-bye.